Have you ever given someone a compliment only to see it fall completely flat? Today I'm going to share a powerful formula that transforms ordinary compliments into moments of genuine connection. This isn't about smooth talking or manipulation. It's about learning to express genuine appreciation in a way that makes someone feel truly noticed and valued. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to give compliments that light up someone's day and create lasting impressions. Before we dive into the solution, let's understand why most compliments don't land the way we hope they will. Think about it. When someone tells you, "nice outfit," or "you look good today," it often feels like they're just going through the motions. These surface-level observations could apply to anyone. We've all been there, receiving a compliment that sounds like it was copied and pasted from a How to Flirt handbook. It feels mechanical and impersonal, right? The biggest issue? Most compliments create zero emotional connection. They're like throwing a tennis ball at a brick wall. It just bounces right off without making any real impact. Let's dig deeper into why those everyday run-of-the-mill compliments often leave people feeling empty or even skeptical. Think about receiving a generic "you're so smart" versus someone saying, "I love how you always find creative solutions to problems others miss." The first one bounces off, while the second one makes you feel truly understood. We've all heard the same recycled compliments. "You look nice today, great job, nice outfit." They're so predictable that our brains are practically programmed to dismiss them as social noise. Generic compliments completely overlook what makes someone special. It's like having a beautiful, unique painting and only commenting on the frame. You're missing the entire masterpiece. When compliments feel like they're given out of obligation or social protocol, they actually create distance instead of connection. It's like getting a pre-written birthday card versus a heartfelt personal note. Now let me share the game-changing formula that turns basic compliments into meaningful moments of connection. I call it the 3-layer compliment formula. The first layer is what catches your attention, the observable element. This is your starting point, something specific you've genuinely noticed about the person. Maybe it's how they handled a meeting or a thoughtful gesture they made. The key is to be precise and timely. Instead of "you're always helpful," try the way you stepped in to help the new team member today. Focus on their active choices rather than passive features. This shows you're noticing their intentions and efforts, not just their appearance. The second layer adds depth by expressing impact. This is where you highlight how their action or quality affects others. It shows them their ripple effect in the world. Share how what they did resonated with you personally. This adds authenticity and shows you're not just making empty observations. Help them see how their actions contribute to the bigger picture, whether it's team morale, project success, or relationship dynamics. The final layer connects to character. This is where the magic happens. Link what you observe to a fundamental quality about who they are as a person. This shows you see beyond the surface. Acknowledge patterns you've noticed over time. This demonstrates genuine attention and appreciation. When you connect the dots between actions and character, you show that you truly understand and value them as a unique individual. Let's compare surface-level compliments with their deeper, more meaningful counterparts to see this formula in action. On the left, we have typical compliments that barely scratch the surface. On the right, we have transformed versions that create real connection. This generic compliment could apply to anyone and feels like small talk. This compliment connects the observable, color choice, with impact, confidence, and character, energy. While positive, this gives no specific feedback or personal touch. Here we acknowledge specific skills, making data relatable, and show we understand their thoughtful approach. This vague praise doesn't acknowledge effort or specific abilities. This compliment ties an action teaching to impact, helping others, and character, leadership. A surface observation that misses the intention behind choices. We're recognizing both their choices and the deeper personality traits they express. The foundation of meaningful compliments is becoming a skilled observer. Let me show you how to develop this crucial skill. Great compliments start with keen observation. It's like being a detective of positive moments. Notice the small choices people make, their unique mannerisms, or how they handle specific situations. These details are gold mines for meaningful compliments. Look for patterns in how someone consistently shows up. Maybe they're always the first to offer help, or they have a special way of making others feel heard. These patterns reveal core character traits worth acknowledging. Instead of just praising outcomes, notice the effort, preparation, and thought that went into something. Did they stay late to perfect a presentation? Did they practice before an important conversation? These observations show you value their process, not just results. Become aware of how someone's actions ripple through a group or situation. Do they lift the mood in meetings? Do others seem more confident after talking with them? These observations help you articulate their broader impact. Now that you've mastered observation, let's explore how to make your compliments deeply personal and memorable. Don't just state what you noticed, share how it affected you emotionally. Instead of saying that was kind of you, try the way you helped that person really moved me because it reminded me how much impact one thoughtful action can have. This vulnerability creates a real connection. Ground your compliments in concrete moments. For example, in that meeting last Tuesday, when you took the time to ask everyone's opinion before making a decision. This specificity shows you're paying attention and makes the compliment impossible to dismiss as generic. Build bridges between different moments you've noticed. Try something like, I've noticed how you consistently bring calm to tense situations, like last week in the team meeting, and again today with that challenging client. This shows you're actively paying attention to their positive patterns. Follow up your compliment with genuine interest. After noting something positive, ask questions that show you want to understand more about their approach or perspective. This turns a one-way compliment into a meaningful dialogue. Let's break down the 4 essential elements that make any compliment truly impactful. Think of these as your quality check before delivering any compliment. First and foremost, authenticity. Never give a compliment you don't fully mean. People have an incredible radar for insincerity, and a fake compliment can do more harm than no compliment at all. Only share observations and appreciations that genuinely resonate with you. Specificity transforms vague praise into meaningful recognition. Instead of saying good job, point out exactly what was good and why it matters. The more specific you are, the more your compliment shows true attention and appreciation. Timing is crucial. Deliver your compliment while the moment is still fresh. This doesn't mean immediately, but rather when the impact is still relevant and can be fully appreciated. Think of it like taking a photograph. There's a perfect moment to capture the essence. Focus on growth and effort rather than fixed traits. Instead of praising natural talent, acknowledge the work, dedication, and progress you've observed. This type of praise encourages continued development and shows you value their journey, not just their achievements. Now, let's talk about a crucial element that can make or break even the most well-crafted compliment: timing. The perfect compliment isn't just about what you say, but when you say it. This is about creating the right moment for your message to land. If someone's rushing to a meeting, stressed about a deadline, or in the middle of a complicated task, they won't be able to truly receive and appreciate your words. Choose a moment when they're present, relatively relaxed, and able to engage with what you're saying. It's like planting a seed. You need the right conditions for it to take root and grow. Let's wrap all these elements together into a practical approach you can use right away. Start by truly observing something specific about the person. Let yourself feel genuine appreciation for what you've noticed. Then, create a connection by expressing both the observation and its impact. Remember, this isn't a mechanical process. It's about authentic recognition. Use the 3-layer formula we discussed. Start with what you observed, connect it to its impact, and link it to their character. Like building a sandwich, each layer adds depth and substance to your compliment. Remember our golden rule: choose a moment when the person can fully receive your words. Look for those natural pauses in conversation or moments of shared reflection. Always check in with yourself. Does this compliment truly reflect what I've observed and appreciate? If it feels forced or fake, hold off until you find something genuine to acknowledge. Don't just drop the compliment and run. If appropriate, let it be the beginning of a deeper conversation. Show interest in their perspective or process. This transforms a simple compliment into a moment of real connection. Before you go out and start practicing, let's talk about some common mistakes that can undermine even the best intentions. Never compliment someone by putting others down. Saying, "You're so much better at this than Sarah," might seem like praise, but it creates discomfort and negativity. Keep your compliments focused solely on the person you're appreciating. When you give too many compliments, each one loses value. It's like oversalting a dish. Even good ingredients can become overwhelming. Space out your compliments and save them for moments that truly warrant recognition. People can sense when a compliment is being used as a tool to get something. If you're giving praise with the expectation of a favor or response, stop right there. Genuine compliments come with no strings attached. Watch out for compliments that contain subtle criticism like, "You're really confident for someone your age," or "You clean up nice." These create confusion and hurt rather than connection. If your compliment has a but or for a in it, rethink it. Don't hover around waiting for a compliment in return. Some people feel uncomfortable receiving praise and need time to process it. Let your compliment be a gift freely given, without expectation of reciprocation. Now it's time to put everything we've learned into action. I want you to start transforming your compliments today, not someday. Here's your 3-step action plan. First, spend the next 24 hours just observing. Notice 3 specific things about different people that genuinely impress or move you. Second, practice crafting 1 3-layer compliment each day for the next week. Write it down first if you need to. And finally, pay attention to the responses you get. Notice how people light up differently when you use these techniques. Remember, this isn't about perfection, it's about progress and genuine connection. If this video helped you see compliments in a new way, hit that like button and share your experiences in the comments below. What's the most meaningful compliment you've ever received? Let's learn from each other and create more moments of genuine appreciation in our lives. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights on building stronger connections and relationships. Until next time, keep noticing the beauty in others and don't be afraid to express it authentically.